Hello, I'm Mrs. J, and today we're going to go over this problem. Suppose the cost function for a particular product is given by C of x equals this function, and find the production level, i.e. the x value that will produce the minimum average cost. So they want minimum average cost, so the first thing we need to do is find the average cost function. When you're finding the average cost, just like the average, you divide by how many there are, and there will be x of them. Now you could use your quotient rule. The bottom times the derivative of the top minus the top times the derivative of the bottom all over the bottom squared. Or you can divide x into each of these. It's up to you. I'm going to use the quotient rule to give you practice with it. So we have the bottom times the derivative of the top, which would be 0.006x squared plus 8, minus the top, times the derivative of the bottom, which is just 1, all over the bottom squared. Combining like terms, distribute the x, we get 0.006x cubed minus this one gives us 0.004x cubed. So this is 6x cubed and minus the 2. And then 8x and minus 8x cancels and leaves the minus 6406. So this is the derivative. If we set it equal to 0, we can get our critical numbers. I'm going to multiply by the x squared so that it will cancel. And we get 0. Adding that to the other side. Dividing by our decimal. We get this. Now you have a cubed root. To get rid of a cubed root, you could take a cube. You could take the cubed root, but you could also take it to the 1/3 power, because notice when you multiply these, 3 over 3 gives us x to the first. So we could take this to the 1/3 power. (6406) divided by 0.004 to the 1/3 power gets us approximately 117. Now we need to test in our derivative to see what's happening on both sides of 117. So we need to plug in 116. We don't have to plug in 117, but we need to plug in both sides, 118, to see if this is a max or a min. And you're plugging it into the derivative. So we're plugging it into this whole thing with the x squared in the bottom. So under y equals, I have, I need a parenthesis here. Let's clear it. 0.004 x to the 3rd minus 6406 divided by x squared. And we can go to our table. plugged in 116. We really didn't need the 117. But 116 was negative. This one was positive. What that means is the negative tells us it's decreasing. We know this is a critical number, so increasing and decreasing change here. This one tells us it's increasing, which means this will give us a minimum. So we have a minimum at x equals 117.